POS.ultimatefosters.com. So after you have logged in, you will see a repair menu in the left hand side. We have sub menus like list repair, add repair, brands, and the settings. So in the list repair, you can view the list of all the different repairs which has been added. You can also filter them. In the add repair, you can add a new repair. In the brands, you can add different brands related you can add the brand of the product related to which you provide the repair. So let me click on the brands first. In the brands, you can see we have added Apple, Dell, and the Samsung. So right now we provide services for Apple, Dell, and Samsung. So we have added three different brands over here. So if suppose I want to add another brand, let me video brand, something a dummy brand here. I will add a short description for this one. Okay, you can add multiple brands over here, like all the different brands for which you provide this repair. So after you have added the brands, you can go to the settings tab. In the settings, we have four different tabs: statuses, device model, and the repair status. In the statuses, you can add different statuses related to a repair. So currently we have can't be repaired, in progress, not started, repaired, waiting for the repair parts. I can add any new status over here. Test status, you can add any status over here as per your wish. You can add a color code as per your convention. You can add a sort order to it. I will click on the save. So you can add any number of statuses for your repair. After you have added the status, you can add the different devices. So we added the different brands, like we provide repair related to the Apple, Samsung, and Dell. After we have added different bands, we have to add different devices related to which we provide repair. So currently we have here desktop, laptop, mobile, printers, and watches. Let me add another brand over. Let me add another device over here, which is like television. I will add some description. You can leave the description as blank. So you can add any number of devices for which you provide repair. After you have added the devices, you can add different device models. So each of these device, they can have different models related to it. So I will click on the device model. You can see in the device model we have added like Samsung. The device model is this. The device is laptop and the brand is Samsung. So you can see we have added different devices for this. For the Samsung, we have added Samsung Galaxy M21, Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus. We have added the different checklists related to it. So let us add another device over here, which is like iPhone. I will select the brand as Apple. The device is mobile. I will add the checklist here. So checklists are basically the parts which we have to check before accepting the repair. So I will add the different checklists as screen, battery, touchpad, sound, antenna. I can add any number of checklists over here and I can click on the save. So similarly, you can add any number of device models here. So first we added the brands, then we added the devices, different devices for which we provide the repair. Then we have added the different device models, like each of these device, it can have different models. So we have added all the different models and we have added the repair checklist for this model. So after we have configured all the different things, let us go to the repair settings and let me click on the refresh over here. So in the repair setting, you can select the different default repair status. So while we are adding a new repair, what will be the default status for the new repair? So currently it is not started, which is fine for us. So let us go to our final screen, which is adding of a repair. So to add a new repair, I can click on the add repair, or I can click on this repair button here. Let me click on this add repair button over here. So here I have to select the name of the customer. I can enter different products over here. Let me select the service staff. So service staffs are basically the name of the technician, like the technician who will be doing this particular repair. So I will select the service staff as demo technician. I can select the repair due date as this one, the completed on date I can leave it as empty. Let me leave it as an empty here. The default status is not started. I will select the brand, which is Apple. The device is mobile. The device model is, let me select Apple iPhone 10, and let me enter the serial number, which is 456789. You can click on this pre-repair checklist. In the pre-repair checklist, it is showing me all the different checklists which I have to check before accepting the repair. So it is showing me the mic is working fine, the Wi-Fi is fine, the Bluetooth is fine, the sound is fine, the let us suppose the camera is not working. So I will click on this camera here, it is not working. The RAM is also fine. I will click on the save. Then here we have the security. In the security you can enter the passcode. I will select a pattern here. So if the device provide a pattern lock, then you can select the pattern here and click on the close. So I can enter here the defect is camera not working. So after I have added the defect, I can add some services or products related to this particular device model. So you can see, like, after I have selected the brands, device and device model, it is showing me the product and services related to this particular device model only. So it is showing me the products related to the iPhone 10, it is showing me the services related to the iPhone 10. So the service which we need, so it is not added over here. Let me click on this motherboard service, for example here, and I will click on this multiple pay. The amount paid is 0 over here, so customer haven't paid for this one. I will click on the finalize payment. So after finalize payment, you can see I have a invoice here. In the invoice it is showing me the brand, device model, serial number, status. It is showing me the different device checklist. Here the mic is working fine, sound is fine, Wi-Fi is fine, camera is not working, Bluetooth is working, RAM is working. So it is showing me all this different information related to the repair which I have added. So to display all this information, brand, device models and the device status, we have to set it in the invoice layout. So I have already done the setting. Let me show you where we have to set it. We have to go to the invoice setting. In the invoice setting we have the invoice layout. You can click on the add a new invoice layout, or you can edit existing invoice layout. Here in the invoice layout we have a section called as the repair module settings. Here you can like enable shows repair status. In the status you can add the name of the label name here. Similarly we can check this show brand, show model, show defect, show device, show serial number, show repair checklist. I can change this label as well as here. You can change any of this label here. This label will be printed in the invoice. Let me click on the update and let me try printing the invoice once again. Okay, now you can see, like, I have checked, I have modified I modified this one to checklist, so it is showing me the checklist here. Similarly you can modify all these different labels from the invoice settings. So let me go to the repair. In the repair I will go to the list of the repairs. In the list of the repairs it is showing me this two particular repair here. I will click on this view. This is the repair which we added now. I will click on this view. So it is showing me all the different information related to the repair. It is showing me the defect is camera not working, pre-repair checklist is camera is not working. So I activities, in the activities tab it will show me the different activities. Let me show you what the activities will show. So here in the repair status, if I will, by default it is showing as not started. I can click on this one and I can change this repair status as in progress. Repair has been started. I can click on this send SMS checkbox here. I can enter some information here. The SMS will be sent to the customer. You can use all these available tags over here. Let me just uncheck it for now and I will click on the update. Let me click on this view once again. In the activities tab you will see like it is showing me the date. The action is status changed to in progress by Mr. Demo. The note added is repair has been started. I can click on the print over here to print this particular invoice or to print this particular repair invoice. So again, how we can add this service staff over here? So if suppose we want to add new service staff, how to add this service staff here? So service staffs are basically the technicians who will be assigned for this particular repair. So to add a new service staff, what we have to do is while we are adding a new role or in the edit role, you have to select this particular user type is service staff. So let me select this one here, service staff. Okay, I have already added this one in the cashier. So if I will click on the edit of this cashier, it is showing the service staff is this one. You can add a new role which will have this user type as service staff here, and after adding the role you can go to the add user and add a new user with that particular role. Mr. Technician at the rate of technician. I can add any email address over here. Is active is yes. I will not allow the login for this one. You can allow the login for this one by filling in the username, password and all the different fields here. The role is cashier. You can select the role for which the permission for service staff is assigned. You can select the different access locations here and all the different things you can fill related to this particular technician and click on the save button. So after we have click on the save button, let me click on the refresh here. So you will see like it is showing me this new technician as a new service staff over here. So this is how we can add a service staff or the technician in a repair. So last thing is how we can add product or services related to a particular device model. So first we selected the Apple, then we selected the device is mobile, then the device model is iPhone 10. So for this particular device model, it is showing me all the different products and services for this one. So how we can link product or services to this particular device model? So to link products and services to a device model, what we have to do is when we are adding a new repair or when we are adding a new product or editing a new product, let me click on the add a product. Camera for iPhone 10. So the units is in pieces. The brand is, so this particular camera for iPhone it is related to the Apple, so I have to select the brand as Apple over here. The device model is iPhone 10. So this particular product is related to this iPhone 10 device. I will add a price for this one and click on the save. So this is how we can add a product. So when we are adding a new product, so I added iPhone camera for iPhone 10. So when we are adding a new product, we have to click on this manage stock. We have to enable this manage stock. If we want to add a new services, like it is showing me two different options here, product and services. So if you want to add it as a product, then we have to enable this manage stock. If you want to make this product as a service, we have to uncheck this manage stock option here. So that is how you can add product and services related to this particular device model. So now we added this camera for iPhone. Let me just refresh this screen once again. I will select the brand as Apple, the device is mobile and the device model is iPhone 10. So now you can see like it is showing me camera for iPhone 10. If I will click on this, if I will select product, then in the product it is showing me camera for the iPhone. If I will click on the services, then it's not showing me the camera for the iPhone, because like I have enabled this manage stock option for this particular product. So that's all in the repair module for now. We are also working on adding of many new features like printing of the job sheets related to the repair, and SMS templates for the repair, and many different improvements to the statuses related to the repair, and different improvements related to this repair screen. And many new features are in line for this repair module. So I hope you like this demo. If you have any particular queries, you can always reach out to our support, which is at ultimatefosters.com/support. Thank you for watching.